Hi guys, welcome to PlannedPath podcast. A choice of book reviews and crucial conversations. My name is Tosin Lisk. Good to be with you on the show, and we've been here since every Friday since 2021. You understand? And what we do, we just want to help you learn, lifelong learning, prioritize lifelong learning. So we read books and review them for you. We've had so many amazing episodes on leadership, self-help, mental health, even fiction books that we've done. I just want you to just go listen to those podcasts. I know you are an intelligent person and you prioritize your well-being, but this adulting can be a lot. Adulting can be a whole lot, and we are just saying it's okay if you don't have time to read. Just listen to our book reviews, you understand? And crucial conversations on topics in education and on different topical matters. That's what we've been doing at PlannedPath podcast. And it's so good to be with you guys today. Let's go on a quick commercial break. I'm actually listening to Ire by Adekunle Gold. Welcome guys back to PlannedPath podcast, a choice for book reviews and crucial conversations, brought to you by PlannedPath Education Consult, your choice hub for everything learnings, teacher recruitment and trainings, mental health trainings, you understand, parent trainings, instructional design, you understand, school growth consulting. That's who is sponsoring our show. Thank you so much, PlannedPath. My name is Tosin, and today we actually are going to be reviewing a book that means so much to me. There are some books that you could just quickly read, maybe some fiction books, that kind of thing, like you're just enjoying the flow. But then you come across some books, you're like, nah, this isn't just a book for me to read at once. This is a manual for living, and I'm just gonna, the way the Bible is, you understand? Like, you just want to take it slowly and just practicalize it, as you're doing it. As you're reading the book, you just want to practice. And that is what this book is to me. The Wealth Money Can't Buy by Robin Sharma. Side gist, actually. My husband and I have been reading this book for some months now. When you read one chapter, you digest it, you ask questions, and you just organize your life. So just tell you how amazing this book is. Very, very good book. And let me just mention briefly that I realized very early in life, maybe because of the circumstances under which I grew up, I realized very early in life that, God, see, wealth isn't just money. Money is wealth, of course. Money is essential. But I was in circles growing up of people that they'll just give you a letter or just a phone call, and life just moves, like something is moving fast. Somebody's whose name, you understand, just can open doors for you. Like, for instance, when I tell people that I've taught at Loyola JC College, Abuja before, my acceptance just increases wherever I am. That is a wealth that Loyola JC has. Because sometimes you just ask yourself, what exactly is in this person? What exactly is in this book? It's because this person has been able to tap into resources that are more than money, and that's what I want us to look at today. Because Apostle Joshua Selman said something some years ago, that may you not be so poor that the only thing you have is money. Listen again, no, may you not be so poor that the only thing you have in the world is money. That's real poverty. That's the only thing you have. Aside money, some figures in your account, that's all you have. You don't have people, you don't have good health, you don't have a lot of other things. You are so poor. You are so poor, you don't have friends. See, my community, as we call ourselves, my babies, my loves, my farm. See, I literally, when someone counts down to seeing them every week, every time we are supposed to see, I so look forward to seeing them, because they mean so much to me. They mean so much to me. My friends, they mean so much, the whole world to me, literally. and that's a form of wealth that I have, that I'm like, this is wealth. Like, somebody said something to me. Stella, this said something to me recently. Like some months ago, she was like, Tosin, your own friends are unbelievable. I have friends in my life that he just feels like, is that person a human being or an angel? That's a form of wealth to look at, really. So don't let me talk so much about myself, and let's pay attention to Robin Sharma's book. The sublet of the book, The Wealth Money Can Buy, the 8 hidden habit to live your richest life. So you can actually live your really richest life. Okay, let me read something from praise from the book. A very special book of tremendous usefulness to any human being ready to grow, prosper, and lead their lives at the highest level. So this isn't just saying, "Oh, I make some money. I'm a tech bro, Texas, or I'm just fine. I'm okay. I don't need to read this book. I don't need to listen." No, the point is that wherever you are the point of this book is that wherever you are in your life, at any phase you are, financial level, social status, and everything, you would find wisdom in this book that would help you live your highest self. Like, there's always more, trust me. So yeah. Um, yes. So let me go. Of course, Robin Sharma has other books, but let's focus on this now. Okay, so let me read this personal message from Robin Sharma. I hope it's not so long. Okay, it's not so long. Okay, let me just summarize it to you since I'm coughing. The summary of this book is that it is the summary of this book. The personal message from Robin Sharma to you listening to this is that it will help you to discover how to reach, how to lead an existence filled with true success and real life wealth, rather than fake versions that have been programmed into so many good people. Sometimes, you look at life, you're like, what's the point really? Like, we live, we have kids, we aspire to perspire, do everything, and eventually we die. Like, what's the point? I mean, a toe tag is just what's going to end all of us eventually. So what's the point of this life? What really is true wealth? What really is true riches? What's really fulfilling, that will really make you happy later in life? Listen on in this book. So yeah, let me go back to what he said. Okay, so the 8 forms of wealth, let me read. The 8 forms of wealth are growth, the daily self-improvement habit. 2, wellness, the steadily optimize your health habit. 3, family, the happy family, happy life habit. 4, craft, the work as a platform for purpose habits. 5th, money, the prosperity as fall for freedom habits. 6, community, you become your social network habit. 7, adventure, the joy comes from exploring, not possessing habit. Then 8th, service, the life is short, so be very helpful habit. Okay, so like I said, I've not finished reading this book. The book is actually a very long read. It's a very long read, and like I told you, we're taking this book slowly. But let me tell you my overview of these 8 forms of wealth that I have also discovered, right? Let me start from the 8th one, service. The life is short, so be very helpful habit, you understand? Okay, one of the titles says, lead. Really, see, there's something that happens to a human being when sometimes I look at it. So now you can afford a house, you have a car, you have some cars, you can travel anywhere in the world. So what else are you getting money for? Like, what? Like, serve other people. Lead without a title. What do you call it? Start a love revolution. Just love. Serve other people, because So because that's really how to, because life is very short, honestly. So be very helpful. That's a very good form of wealth. People who are involved in volunteering service, like not just to add to their CV, not to look good, but people that are really, really in tune with the spirit of volunteering, service, this eighth form of wealth, they are really happy and joyful people. They are contented. They even look better. Like, I realize a lot of people in the humanitarian space look very good, like the good people. There are some people that are just very toxic people, but like people that are in tune with the spirit of service, and service, leading without a title, just just living a good life. They look better and they enjoy their lives better. Yeah, so I've seen that happen. The seventh form of wealth is adventure. The joy comes from exploring, not possessing habits. My human being. Adventure. I feel that this is very important because joy comes from exploring, not possessing. Um, I think that even when I'm learning a new skill, I like to approach it not from the point of view of I'm acquiring skills. Yeah, there's that point of acquiring skills. Of course, we all need to gather skills that are helpful for our professional life or for different areas of life. But one thing we would also find helpful to pay attention to is the fact that just explore these things with the mindset of let me even know how it is. Like now, I want to learn how to swim, not because I want to acquire swimming skill. Just explore what swimming is like, because sometimes you get into these things and you find that the fundamental principles can be applied in different other aspects of life, and just glide through it. You understand? This says start a garden, do something scary every 3 months, pretend you're a pirate, pursue your passions, less mastery, more mastery, stop salting your food before you taste it, just explore, just have a mind free as a bird. When you do that, because sometimes if you're not careful, you go through your routine, week in, week out, this is what you do, you understand, like predictable life. Nah, a form of wealth is just to explore, start a garden, go and do register for yoga class, just register for something before you come at me and say that it's not money you're going to use to register. Not everything is naira and kobo. Start something, take a walk at night, before. Let's take work quite early, maybe 7 p.m. and all of that. Now, in a phase where you just want to take work by maybe 10 p.m. and just change it, switch things up a bit. I think that's a form of how to really explore these days. Because happiness is really an inside job. That's one of the titles under this form of wealth too. This sixth form of wealth is community. You become your social network habit. So now also I also don't like to explore the concept of community from a place of I don't like to explore the concept of community from a place of I'm networking. It's my social, your network is your net worth. Calm down. Not everything is I don't know, is is motivational quotes. Calm down, please. Okay, so I also don't want to explore the concept of community from a place of ah from a place of building network. It's just, for me, community is just who you want to do life with, who you can share your good news with, who you can call in case there's an emergency, who you actually update, not because they're gonna spank you, but because you really just want to, and they do that equally to you. Community, they say why have an enemy when you can make a friend? So for me, okay, there's also something I do, right? This is even not in the book. It's a principle of Jesus, for community, for people. For me, there's the one. Of course, there's God, and there's the one, the John, the beloved. So like using Jesus' system of discipleship to arrange my networks or my communities, my community. So the one Of course, that's my husband. Don't play, man. The three, Peter, James, and John. So yeah, they're just three top three people in my life. You understand? And that's including my husband, like two extra people. But in my own case, I think I have four extra people instead of two. What God has joined together, let no man put asunder. So there are two in one. So after that, there is the 12. So there are those girlfriends, those friends that they are 12 disciples. Maybe in this area of my life, that area of my life, they are close friends, they are allies. We do things together, you understand? Maybe one for professional, one for relationships. You understand? Like strategically. There's just those people there. A praying friend, you understand? Let me just say it like that. Like, there are just 12 people. And maybe that's something to do today. Consciously look at your friendship circle. Or even check your WhatsApp chat. Who you frequently talk to? Who is your one? Who is your three? Who is your 12? Who are your 12? And after the 12, we have the, what do you call it? The groups of, I think, 60, 50, then the multitude. So, everybody on WhatsApp, you grab. Then, everybody in your contact, they say you can have contact, but not know, you can know people, but not have contact. How do they say it? So, look at your life and say, what is in my community? See the people, good in people, really. Because when the chips are down, even when the chips are up, do you know that I like to radiate so much joy that people find it very easy to tell me what's happening to them, like good things, good news about them, their career. Oh, they just got a job, to say congrats, celebrate you and everything. Tell them congrats and everything. Do you realize that some people, they're so focused on everybody's bad. And when they have a good news, they don't have friends to share it with them. It's just them and their character, their bad behavior. That's not the kind of life to live, trust me. That person will get fucked down after some time. Not everything is village people. So yeah, so who is in your friendship circle? Your community. Very, very important. Very important, very important to build community. So people say, one thing I can't even relate with is when people say they have bad friends. We know that the sixth form of wealth that money can't buy is community. You become your social network habit. So sometimes I ask myself, community that you choose yourself, that you, I don't know. People when people say things like, I have bad friends, my friends won't tell me, they can't call me on my birthday. I'm like, I don't understand, and they're still your friend. Like, what happened? I hire, I recruit, I fire, I promote, I demote as is necessary. That's how it is. The only people that are constant is family. There's nothing you can do about your family, but even in the family, you place people where they belong. Yeah. Choose your community. Don't feel helpless in life. Take charge of your life. Because this is wealth I'm talking about. You can't be so concerned about making money and not think about your other forms of wealth. And your community is your form of wealth. Pay attention to the people in your circle. If they are doing bala, you to do bala and demote them. And promote people as accordingly. You understand? Have time for Buddha, have time for you. And see the good in people. Not everybody is village people. Then fifth form of wealth, money. The prosperity has fall for freedom habits. Listen again. Truly wealthy people are not acquirists. They're not acquire. Bill Gates is not trying to acquire money. He's trying to meet a need, solve a problem, and the money just comes. So money, you can't be listening to this and also still see money as an end in itself. Money will forever be a means to an end and never an end in itself. So if you're reading this right, you shouldn't see money as, oh, I just want to have all the money in the world. I think you should really look at things in another light. Look at things like in the sense of money gives me freedom. You understand? The prosperity has fall for freedom. You understand? So I'm yet to read this part of the book, like I said, but I'm looking at the headings, and I really believe it. Money is not just about acquiring. It gives you space to do other things. Why would I want to be financially independent and be doing well financially before having children? Not because I want to have all the money in the world. Because having money and stable source of income and having businesses that work gives me time to take care of my kids. It's a fuel for my freedom. I am not working and working. You see people that they're just working. They don't even have time for the kids, gang. So what's not the point? Money is a fuel for your freedom. It gives you time to do other things. Plant blows, it grows, it gives freedom to do other things. To even pursue passion projects. To even just, have time to visit parents. You understand? So just pay attention to that. Live beneath your means. Children are truly wealthy people. Not some people that just made one hush 100 million that the whole world will not hear hear what they gain. But truly wealthy people, they live below their means. Like Bill, what's the Mark Zuckerberg said? You just see him wearing one shirt. Make you laugh and jet not to my shala or my people. What are we going to eat? What can we eat finish? If not the Allah, the blessings of God, like I mean, like every other thing is for me. The meaning of the translation of that is every other thing you can finish it, but the only thing you can't finish is the wealth and blessing of God. So pay attention, people. That's the real wealth. Don't even get it twisted. Living below your means. You have extra money doesn't mean you should go and buy pizza and everything. Just buy rubbish, eat rubbish, and then now just pay your body. No flatter me again. I think, and it's actually research based, that a lot of people are empty on love and full of food. The food is like a means to unwind, to just get by in life. That's how it feels like to me. It looks like to me. So please let's pay attention to that. Money is the prosperity. Prosperity is a fuel for our freedom. Very important. So the fourth form of wealth, crafts. The work as a platform for purpose habits. So this one, because work is a form of wealth. Work is not punishment though. When you hear people say things like, I just want to make money and be balling all my life, you understand? Or just make 100 billion US dollars and not work forever. I'm like, so what will you be doing in your life? Well, money is essential. Of course, we have money. But work is also a platform for our purpose. And okay, for someone like me that works in education, half of my work, like the real spirit of my work is humanitarian in nature. I mean, a lot of times you have to really work hard to create that balance between I should make money and I should impact the people, because sometimes you don't want to drop something. I know, what will happen to the children? Please let me do it. There's that part too. But work is a platform for purpose. So when people say things like, they are not consistent with posting online, or they don't stand up to do their work in the morning. I'm like, so what do you do? Like, just maybe is my overproductive mind that is working. I'm like, okay, so take me through your day. What do you do? Like, if you're not working, what do you do? What do you do? Like my mom says that any man that wants to make me a housewife, no problem. She will not even fight the man or anything. But what will just happen is that the man will go out and come back and just see that I've turned the sitting room to a business. I'll even divide into like 4 and do 4 different businesses from his sitting room. Because it's not just about money. It's about purpose. Money, iṣẹ́ lògùn iṣẹ́ now. Apart from you, iṣẹ́ lògùn iṣẹ́, that's like working hard, discipline and all of that is the cure for penury. Besides penury, we gotta work. Work is a purpose for our platform. It's a platform for our purpose. Hard work is great work. Nothing great It's easy. It's hard work. Pour yourself into something. Think like an artist. Be patient like a pro. Be patient like a pro. Go the extra mile. Set your daily 5. Should I tell you the time right now? 1:25 a.m. And I've set my top things I have to do today. I've written them down. That's one of it is recording this podcast that I'm already working on. Daily 5, very, very important. So use your craft as what do you call it? Don't be so keenly. Develop a lust for books. See, you have to be ready. Like, you don't even have any option. If you want to be really successful, wealthy, you have to be reading, because you gotta open up your mind to how other people are thinking, to what's going on in the world. You have to open up your mind to big time. You have to open up your mind, like really, really open up your mind to wisdom, to just opening up your mind. You have to just open up your mind. Yes. So please develop a lust for books. Read. When people say they don't have time to read, so I can't relate. I don't understand. So yes, do you know that there was a time in my life when I went this podcast in 2022, I was working 2 jobs. I was running this business. I was doing this podcast, and I still read. In fact, I realized that maybe for me, reading is my coping mechanism. Like when life gets busy, tough, when I go out, come back, sleep small, relax, I've bathed, I've eaten, I want to read a bit. Because reading just transports you into another world. I have to read. How many things do you know? How many lives have you seen? Reading helps you just see other people's point of view and fast tracks you in life. So when people say they don't have time to read, you have time. It's just that you don't arrange it very well. Even with children, yes. You know, someone I incredibly respect is Adetu Omanumokiri. She's an investment banker. She has a family and she still writes. And she reads a lot. Anybody that is reading will write. And anybody that is writing will have to read. It works pari passu. You have to. Reading fills you up, and writing lets you out. And for me, I don't want to write. Like, I don't want to use writing as my public outlet. I write journaling and do my own instant stuff. But podcast is my outlet. When I read a book, I want to talk about it. I want to disturb my husband about it. That's if we didn't read the book together. So say it out, tell it to somebody and use it to bless a life. So very important, make sure that your craft, I don't know, this feels like a scolding podcast. But it's just a solemn assembly for you to just think about wealth in a very wide perspective. Family, the happy family, happy life habit. No matter who you are, if your wife is not happy, if your husband is not happy, if your kids are not happy, if home is not skinny, you can't be happy. Don't joke. Don't play, man. So happy family, happy life habit, very important. Create a love account. Don't carry grudges, very important. Don't carry grudges in any way. Don't even carry grudges. Like I was telling somebody this week that it is not worth it. Like, I realized that fight is not worth it. Like, grudges, carrying someone in your mind, squeezing your face, it is not worth it. At this my 30-something-year-old life, in my 30-plus life, I don't have time to fight anybody, trust me. I have other things to... Those are very important things to do my life and existence. Fight you? Nah, I don't have that time. I don't pack you one side. Deal with the issue, talk about it. If we can't talk about it, send my message across. I don't move on my life. And fight. Practice tough love. Some things, sometimes family can be annoying. Tough love. This is what I'm going to do. This is my commitment to you. This, and that's the end. Give more hugs. Life is short. Hug. Tell the person you love them. Blow them kiss. They may squeeze their face. I remember when I started telling my younger ones that I love them. They don't look at you like they are boys, so you can imagine that, like, auntie, hope no problem. No, they tell me I love you. Sometimes they don't tell me, oh, that's the truth. But at least there's some women in their mind, in their subconscious, that someone loves them and says it out. Yeah, so yeah, be a perfect moment creator. Live in the moment. Just those ordinary moments, enjoy it, and turn into a people builder. Don't need tearing each other up. Build people. Another form of wealth you should consider is wellness. Just steadily optimize your health habits. Yes, wellness. See, show up in the gym the way you wish to show up in life. You don't have to look for 40K to pay for high fitness before you explore this wellness as a form of wealth habit. So it's just optimizing your health. Look through your schedule, your own context. What can you do? Take a bath in the forest. Take a walk in the sun. If you don't have a car in Nigeria, don't worry. You will get plenty vitamin D. Start laugh more. You understand? It doesn't. Everything is not gym. When they say wealth, wellness as a form of wealth, laugh more. Chant like a monk. Breathe like a samurai. Pay attention to your breathing, your yoga. Solitude. Supersize your gratefulness. Consider cold showers. Exercise your spiritual wellness. Commit to a dopamine detox. These days I'm learning to leave my phone not in the room I'm sleeping in. Very important. Very, 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 very important. Like you can't, I don't know how to do, but I can't keep having too many, too many things to excite my brain throughout the day. I just need to get off it. So that's something to pay attention to. Then the first one is daily self-improvement habits. That's honor your wealth, honor your greatness. Don't be a resentment collector. It's okay to be sloppy. And the best way to start is to start. Fears are ghost stories. Stop saying those two bad words. I think that is I can't or something. Remember that small steps make giant gains. I like this one because sometimes we just want to do something grand and we forget to do we forget to just move in the direction we're supposed to move in. So that is me going through an overview of the book, The Eighth Form of Wealth by Robin Sharma. And my purpose when I wrote this, I was going to read this book. My purpose for this podcast this episode is to help you explore wealth as a general concept, because from a broad perspective. So the purpose of this episode is to help you examine wealth from a broad perspective. Not only look at money, actually look at money as something that gives you freedom. You understand? That gives you freedom. And also examine other forms of wealth, family, community, your health, other forms of wealth. So you can see wealth as a holistic concept, not just something that is tied to what is in your account. Remember, I not say don't have money, but have money and see it, you understand, as a means to an end, not an end in itself. So having listened to this podcast episode, I hope that you have gotten these spirits behind this. And maybe I should actually do a podcast where I read some parts of the books and go in depth into some of this topic. I should do that soon in our next episode or in our upcoming episodes. Watch out for them. It was so nice doing this book review. Yeah, just going through an overview and just helping us to solemnly really think about what exactly we are doing with our lives. It is a solemn assembly. Yeah, so it is what it is. Yeah, so thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Remember that this is PlannedPath podcast, a choice hub for book reviews and crucial conversations. You can listen to us everywhere: Spotify, Apple, Google, YouTube. Just type PlannedPath podcast on your browser, and voila, or on your YouTube, anywhere, and then you can take it up from there. My name is Tosin. I was about to say Tosin, but my name is Tosin Lisk. I'm playing Ire by Adekunle Gold in the background. So enjoy it. Share this with other people. See you soon.